Have you got like a favourite belt?
This is my British title, WK, golden belt, European title, and that's my WK world title. This is the one that lives in my living room.
Wow. So how long have you been fighting for then?
I've done kickboxing from I was 7-year-old. Started competing at full contact kickboxing when I was 15. At 15-year-old, there wasn't all the legislation of you wouldn't fight an adult, I would just fight anybody. Used to be a bit intimidated when guys would come in with a little beard or a little bit of hair on the face, but a fight was a fight. After one or two, I proved to have a bit of power in stopping people. So 16-year-old, I went on to compete at quite a high level in the amateurs, Scottish titles from 60 to 70 kilograms. By the time I was 19, 20-year-old, I was undefeated. I went on to turn professional and started training with a guy like Easton, who was 7 times world champion. Going strong, got fast-tracked in the pro game, fighting for pro Scottish titles, then British, defended British a few times, fast-tracked on to European, and then world honours, and then just going in and for my world title here, I fought an undefeated lad, Jose Perez from Portugal. He was 38 fights undefeated. Good man in the sport, and went out and knocked him out in the second round. So the fight's on YouTube at the moment. You just type in Ronnie the Shark Clark, and then fights will come up on myself. And, the golden European belt was Damian Lenixak from Poland. That was a good 10-round fight. Same again, went out strong and dominated the man for the 10 rounds, and my hand was raised at the end. I have 3 versions of this British title where I defended on numerous occasions, once up in Forfar as well, stopping my opponents, and one of them was a second round KO, one of them was over 7 rounds against Mike Nudd. Same again, going strong, just dominating the guy, and just being strong where I was. I've done professional boxing now. I've been boxing a year and a half now. This is my promoter, Tony Lindy.
If there is anyone in Britain today at 9 stone 4 super featherweight that thinks they can stand up to this man's body shots, step up, we'll put the fight on. Anybody in Britain today at 9 stone 4 that thinks they can stand up to this man's power, bring it on, we will put it on. Contact me, we will put it on.
I've got a question I want to ask on camera. I'm a big boxing fan. I've grown up in boxing. I've got into MMA because to me boxing has died. I don't see anyone that I don't see the Benz, I don't see the I don't see the Eubanks, I don't see the Tyson that I grew up with. I don't see them. What can you do to put English and British boxing back on the map? Because all we had was Joe Calzaghe and he's gone. We are looking for someone.
Behind the scenes, it's all this prospects and journeymen.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm brought into this fight game, fighting prospects, that's what I want. I want real fights. I don't want to go and fight a journeyman. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from a journeyman. Journeymen are there to fight, to make a living, but I'm here to prove that I'm the best. I'll fight any journeyman, any prospect, any place. I've been away, I fought down in Doncaster Dome against the last 5 undefeated, never lost a round. Went in and dominated the guy, 4 days notice, at lightweight, weight division above me, dominated this boy, and they called it a draw. It's very, very hard in the sport, but I'm willing to go the hard way. I then moved on to my last fight, fighting a prospect, lightweight again, I was fighting it, just to get fights, undefeated.
Yeah, the guy he fought was also undefeated. And nobody else in Scotland wanted to fight this guy. Ronnie stepped up and took him apart with body shots in 1 round.
Stopped him in the first round. I don't
come for this guy. People are trying
I just want to fight.
At the moment. He will fight anybody.
But we need it.
Yeah.
The UK needs a fighter that can stand up and be that person.
Boxing in Britain has took a dip.
It has.
There's no exciting fighters about anymore. It's all kind of boring stuff. This guy is exciting. Go and look at this guy's previous fights. He's exciting. And if somebody comes out to fight him, not run, somebody comes out to fight Ronnie and Ronnie meets him in the ring, it's exciting. It's great to watch. Another promoter who's been in the game almost 50 years said to me the other week that Ronnie's last fight was stopped to body shots. I haven't seen body shots like that in years. guy is going to light up the boxing world.
Alright, one
He
thing I
will
would
light
like
up
to
the
ask
boxing
as
world.
well then, what do you think about the heavyweight boxers like the Harrisons and the David Hayes that have made the UK a complete laughing stock? What would you say as a fighter that they do to take money away? The Sky Sports are not going to put money into you if Harrison fuck it up.
Yeah, yeah.
How,
It's a
what
tough
do you think?
sport, and I have respect for every fighter that gets into the ring. I have full respect for. People have bad days, people have good days. David Hayes, he admitted himself about the toe injury. It's a silly mistake, and things with the press, it gets blown out of proportion. A great fighter in his day. It would be good to see him back fighting, but
In Britain, there has never really been any kind of big, heavyweight, really good guys. There's one guy coming along at the moment, David Price from Liverpool.
Okay.
He looks quite exciting. David Price can punch, he just beat Sam Simpson. He can really punch, he can box a bit as well. He looks quite exciting, he's still got a good bit of goals. Another guy in Scotland as well, Gary Cornish. He's still a few years away yet, Gary Cornish. The heavier fighters, the heavyweights take longer to mature. There's another guy with potential as well. But generally in Britain, we don't really have the big guys in there at the top level. It's
Why is that?
very rare.
Why?
The bigger guys seem to be more orientated towards rugby and things like that. I don't know, for some reason it seems to be the smaller guys, your middleweights and down the weights seem to be the more exciting fighters. I really can't put my finger on why we haven't got the
To
bigger
put it in perspective, and I'm going to let him go,
rugby.
because to put it in perspective, Nazim Hamed, was he a featherweight? Just so we can put it into
he was
perspective
featherweight, yeah,
for
he was
him.
featherweight.
So you're looking, you're the next Nazim Hamed to take it to the next
Yeah.
level, yeah?
Nazim's got style.
That was my fight.
Yeah, Nazim Hamid's amazing, punch with both hands.
Yeah.
His style
I could
was
put on
so good.
entertainment.
He was exciting to watch.
I change orthodox, southpaw. I move. I play for the crowd sometimes. Maybe it's a bit of a bad thing, but
You need to be a bit of a
It's
showman
boxing.
in this game as well.
Yeah.
And the game up.
I done it through kickboxing. I done
And
it
where
all.
can they find you? Where can they find you?
We will be fighting back here in Dundee. There hasn't been professional boxing in Dundee for over 23 years. We're going to bring this back here at Sweeney Promotions with Ronnie Clark headlining, David Drummond on the undercard and several other fighters on the undercard. We're going to bring boxing back to Dundee and Ronnie Clark's going to light this place up. The atmosphere in here will be electric. I've seen the Dundee fans when Ronnie fought for his world kickboxing title and they had to travel to Paisley. And when they start singing, the hairs in the back of your neck stand up, it's electric. We've got Ronnie back in here and in front of his home fans for the first time ever. This place will be electric. Don't miss it.